and welcome to another weekend prep of a working mom. So this weekend is definitely gonna be a different prep in a sense that we are officially on a stay home ordinance. So because of that, the prep time is gonna be a little different because I need to prep for a week when I work and I have kids at home. So I'm gonna be showing you some tips how to organize stuff. Now that I have done it for a week, I know more or less what I need to do. So today, as I'm going through my day, I'm gonna be showing you guys some helpful tips of how to get ready for, let's call it, a hectic week ahead. Because when you work from home and your kids are around, let's face it, it's a little chaotic. But there are some tips that we can do to make it a little bit better. So let's get on with our weekend. So I have set up my son over here for his lesson in Polish school because we're doing that online today. So I figure I'm gonna give him my office so he can do that because they're doing it through Skype. So it doesn't have too much distractions from everybody else, and after 2 hours we're gonna get on with our day. So the first tip I have for you is to get caught up on any laundry that you may have. And we all know that when we have kids, the laundry is always there. There are always dirty clothes. So on the weekends, I definitely do a few loads of laundry to make sure that I am caught up. So since my son was doing his schoolwork, I decided that it would be perfect time for me to fold some clothes so I could keep an eye on him in case he needed help, keep my daughter preoccupied and away from my son, and do laundry at the same time. So that is the kind of a multitasking I was doing on that Saturday morning. So the second thing that I like to also do on the weekends, especially with my daughter since she is not in school yet, I do try to help her out with any activities that she's interested in, spend some time doing some crafts with her, because during the week I simply don't have time for it during the day. In the evenings, yes, I can still do that, but during the day when I give her some activities to do, because I am working during the day, this is our opportunity to spend some of that time as well on a weekend. So I always make sure that I do that with her. Now the third thing that I do on the weekends is do some cleaning. Anything that I need to catch up on that particular day, I was doing dusting of the living room and vacuuming. And this was actually the last weekend when I was doing most of the cleaning on the weekend. Because we are during this stay-at-home phase of our lives, I decided to try out a daily cleaning routine. And it has been working out great. So you will be seeing that video coming up in the next couple of weeks. So if this is something you're interested in, make sure that you are subscribed down below and that your notifications are turned on, because I will be sharing exactly what I do each day in the evening to make sure that I don't have a lot to do on Saturday as far as like cleaning is concerned. It's a bridge.
So,
how are your planets coming along?
I'm teaching, they're all done, but I'm teaching Emilia about the solar system.
Oh, thank you.
Yay! And I'm on Mercury.
Now, the fourth thing that I do on the weekends is food prep. That is a big one for me, especially now. Like, I always like to do it to be less stressed out about food and to be just more efficient during the week. But now, where I have kids all the time at home, I feel like I have less and less time to do anything. So what I usually try to make sure on the weekends that I do is to prep, especially the veggies. Anything that I need to cut up, anything that I can prepare ahead of time, that's what I do. And kids were very excited to help, so I definitely did let them help out as much as they wanted to. And maybe one day all that helping out will make them eat more veggies. So far it's not working, but work in progress, right?
It's a little wet, but is it fine?
It's okay.
That means works the best, right? But gently so you don't squash them, right? And you can only do one at a time, right?
Yes. So I have some cut up broccoli, peppers, I have soup for the kids, and I have little leftovers of chili. And something new that I'm doing on the weekends now is prepping any schoolwork that needs to be done. So on that weekend, we did not have e-learning yet for my son, so I was still doing some worksheets for him. But even with e-learning, I still need to print out some things for the week. Okay, and this is what I have for David. As you can see, I wrote down the schedule for the whole week, so he knows what to do in the morning and in the afternoon, and I put like a little didn't put it in yet, the user name and password stuff for Kids, which is for like reading. That's one of the things I noticed he needs to do more, and he does not really like to do it on a worksheet, so I'm trying something else this week. And then I just put in different things in here that he needs to do each day for math. And then those are the 2 books that he will be using where he does have. So like you have geography book, which has pages, and then in the afternoons he has the highlights book that he does it. She does have like a map packet, which has like just a few pages in here. Simple stuff for her to do. Then for the afternoon, it's basically like letters and tracing stuff. So she has another packet for that. So this is all set up for the week. And then some extra stuff throughout the day as needed. I have one kind of craft activity. So like this one, she just has to cut it out, which she loves cutting out stuff, and then put it under which season that is. Or like this one, which just makes matches. She has to cut out those carrots and match them with a different shape. So that is something to keep her entertained during the day. If I have like a meeting or if she's really bored, this is gonna keep her occupied. And last but not least, something that is part of my weekend routine is doing something fun with the kids. And we always go outside, we always try to play as much as we can. That particular weekend was pretty cold, so while we went outside, it was not for a long period of time. And they really wanted to do cupcakes, so that is what we are doing over here. I'm gonna link a recipe down below, so if you guys are interested, you can try it yourself. We have been doing those cupcakes for a long time. So we really do enjoy them, and if you watch till the end, you will see that my daughter is not a fan of a cream cheese frosting. She won't even, well, she used to be. She used to eat it, but you know, kids, their taste buds change all the time. So she requested some Nutella on top of hers, which she ended up eating most of the Nutella, not so much of the cupcake. But the cupcakes are really, really delicious. So if you are a fan of cupcakes, make sure you check out the link down below. It's a recipe I found on Pinterest. And like I said, we have been doing that for a long time now. So it's one of our favorite cupcakes to make. And that is all I have for you in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I will see you next time.